You need to stop eating goyslop. Now let me explain. 3 months ago, I was consuming this shit on the weekends, sometimes even more than the weekends. I think I would have like 4 times out of the week where I was eating out, and I was pretty locked in on the gym. I was going to the gym about 7 times a week. I mean, it was like a 5-day split, right? But I was also training combat sports, so I do like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, train Muay Thai as well. You know, I want to get into MMA eventually. But my diet was not locked in. I would say calorie-wise, I was doing pretty good, but I was just consuming all this like protein slop bullshit, like like protein chips, protein shakes, protein this, protein that, fucking protein asshole, dude. Like, I was just consuming shit, and I was skinny fat. I never really saw results. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm at like my peak physique, I mean, I would say I've definitely gotten a little more jacked, way more jacked actually. But yeah, I mean, I'm down 55 pounds. I was like 215 pounds, and now I'm 158 pounds, and I didn't lose a single pound of muscle after fixing my diet and everything. But yeah, I was drinking alcohol on the weekends with friends. I was eating cheat meals with my girlfriend and family members and other friends. Like, I was going out to all these like places that put just straight up fucking sludge in your food. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to make this video to kind of talk about what cutting out fucking goyslop has kind of done for me, And when I say goyslop, I guess I should define that, right? I mean, you can go into like the history of what a fucking goy is, but goyslop is essentially just fucking processed food, anything that's not good for your health, fake nutrition. So you'll find processed foods like in grocery stores, like frozen foods, anything. Like, I'm not gonna say all frozen food is bad, right? Because frozen meat, that's not goyslop, that's pretty healthy. But like these ready to eat, put in the microwave foods, they have hella preservatives and all this bullshit that you don't want to be eating. Same with like fast food. Fast food, they're just frying all that shit in fucking canola oil, sunflower oil, all these industrial oils that you just don't want in your body. So what have I been doing these past 3 months, you might be asking? Well, I've been doing a large detox of my life, and that includes fixing my diet, fixing my lifestyle habits, and also a little bit of some biohacking. If you don't know what biohacking is, it's just making little improvements to your life that like compound over time. And I'll kind of get into that in a sec. But let's start with the diet first. So I stopped consuming any sort of seed oil. So all of my foods that I cook I cook in beef tallow or ghee, so an actual good like oil. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Let me just do that. Yeah, I don't consume any of that. I only eat about 6 categories of food, and that's gonna be red meat and fish. So I'm gonna put that in the same category. Eggs, raw dairy, raw honey, fruit, and potato/rice, or like certain starches, I guess, not the bad starches, but the like okay ones, because I wouldn't say that like potato or rice, I wouldn't say they're beneficial to something like your hormonal health, like testosterone or something, but they're benign, like they don't really make or break your testosterone. That's all I eat. I start off my day with like eating 6 eggs. I like my eggs fried. Sorry, I got something in my fucking eye. Give me a sec. I like to start my day off with 6 eggs, a tablespoon of raw honey, a cup of raw milk, and an orange. And that's it. That's my pre-workout meal before I go work out or before I go train a combat sport. And then I come home, I have a cup of pomegranate juice, half a potato, and some steak or ground beef, some sort of meat. Then for dinner, more meat, more eggs, and that's my day. Obviously, I'll have other stuff like you know, like fucking ice cream, raw ice cream, you know, made with raw milk, egg yolks, and honey, and that's it. So my diet has been fully clean. And what are the benefits of this, you might be asking? Well, I've woken up, I must say. And what do you might be asking, like, what do you mean by fucking waking up? You wake up every morning. Dude, I cannot get this shit out of my eye. Oh my god, it's like, you know, like when you fucking sweat and then the sweat goes down your eye? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. I just got back from the gym, so I'm like really fucking sweaty. And I'm standing in the sun, so that's gonna happen. But yeah, cleaned up my diet. What did that do for me? Well, number one, as you can see, I mean, if you know me, then you probably knew me from when I was a fat ass, when I was a fucking fat chud. I'm down 12 pounds in the last 3 months because I was stuck at about 170 pounds and I just couldn't lose any more weight for some reason. Even when I cut down my calories to like 1800, you know, because I was, calories in, calories out. If I just be in a calorie deficit, I'm gonna lose weight, you know? It's gonna happen for sure. But, you know, never did. Why was that? Because I was inflamed, low testosterone, low energy, low motivation, low and everything. And I probably wouldn't even say that I was eating 1800 calories every day. So I was also like drinking alcohol on the weekends. I was probably having all my calories over the weekends or when I had cheat meals and stuff, you know? Like, you know, everyone wants to talk about this 80-20 rule. Like, as long as you're eating 80% healthy foods, you can have 20% fucking bullshit. I don't believe in that. I believe your diet should be 100% dialed in because that's the most important part. You know, you want to reach your dream physique, then you're gonna have to cut out this fucking 80-20 bullshit rule and make it 100-0. You gotta be dialed in 100% of the time. And by eating this way, I've kind of detoxed my taste buds, you know, because most people will hop on a diet like the one I'm on and they'll say like, yo, I can't eat beef, it's nasty. I can't eat eggs, it's nasty. Or what seasoning should I put on it? Like, can I put this fucking like, I don't know, like penis dust fucking seasoning, make my shit taste good, you know, like some dumb shit like that. All I do is put salt on my food and that's it. And it tastes great. And at first, I won't lie, like it was kind of disgusting. I was like, damn, salt and beef again, you know? But that's just because like our food nowadays is engineered to like to just fuck your dopamine receptors, you know? It makes you want to have more of that bullshit. You go to McDonald's, like you eat some McNuggets, you want to eat more McNuggets and you want to have the sauce and you want to eat more of the fucking sauce. And when you eat the way that I eat, like it kills your dopamine. Or, I mean, not kills it, but like it fixes your receptors to the point where like you're just not fucking getting instant gratification from food, but you're feeling the actual health benefits of it. And that's what you want, you know? Even from like sweet treats like honey or like fruit. It's not the same as like some like pastry, because that pastry, it's not gonna fill you up, it's not gonna make you feel good, it's gonna make you feel like shit and it's gonna make you want more. That's not what fruit does, you know? Every time I eat fruit, I'm like, wow, this is delicious. It's fucking great, and it has actual health benefits to it. And that's just what fixed my life. It fixed my dopamine receptors. I can think clearly, and every single day I wake up and I feel fucking great. And I'm ready to go fucking give the world back shots or something, you know? Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but like, you know what I fucking mean. You want to go out and just conquer. You want to be a man. That's what this diet has done for me. And yeah, I mean, this is the main part of the video. Like, I just wanted to talk about why you should stop eating fucking sludge, because, you know, it really wakes you up. Because 3 months ago, you know, I was just kind of going through life. I have my 9-to-5 job that I work. I'm a cybersecurity engineer, and that's just how I lived, you know? I would just go to my job, get out, and just consume bullshit. I would go to the gym, obviously. I was locked in, as people would say nowadays, you know, quote unquote. But I don't think that's locked in. I think you're just a slave to society. You go to your job, you get out, maybe you go to the gym just to like sustain your health a little bit, and that's it. And I'm not saying quit your 9-to-5, because I still work on my 9-to-5. But what I've been realizing like this past month or two is that like, damn, I don't want to live like this for the rest of my life. Or like, this world was made to kind of just control you and keep you like stuck in this cycle of being in a 9-to-5. so that you don't do anything great with your life. And that's why I'm making this video today, because I want to share like how I feel. And I would have never had the confidence to do this. I think this video is going to be ass, I'm not going to lie. This video is going to be straight dog shit because I don't even know how to speak that well. But I don't care. I'm going to upload this to YouTube and it's probably going to get like 2 views. But that's okay because I just created something. I created something that I never would have created when my mind was as mentally foggy as it was 3 months ago. And that's why I believe that cleaning up your diet, cutting out all goyslop from your life, it's gonna change your life, and it's gonna make you, if that makes sense. You know that, like, I don't, you know that phrase, make or break you? Yeah, this is gonna make you. It's gonna make you into a real human. A human that like humans that lived like 100 years ago. They didn't have all this shit that we have today. You look at a fucking food label and you see 100 ingredients that you don't even know how to pronounce. You shouldn't even be eating that. Your ancestors wouldn't even recognize half of those ingredients or what they even do. And I said half, but it's more like 90%, maybe even 100, because a lot of those ingredients are just straight bullshit, and they're not good for you. They make you easy to control. I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracist and say like, oh, these foods were made to control you. You know, I'm not trying to say that, but it's just a coincidence. Like, you know, the higher ups have seen what this food does to us, and they just keep putting it on our table, and you keep eating it. So when are you going to stop? You know, take the first step. Cut out goyslop from your life and feel good for once. But yeah, that's all I came on here to say. Like, again, this video is gonna be shit, and I'm already thinking to myself, man, I don't want to upload this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hopefully I become a better speaker from doing this. So yeah, maybe I'll do more videos like this, me just out here in the sun with my fucking shirt off. You know, maybe when I get more jacked, you know, I'll be even more confident to fucking post videos like this. But yeah, if you listen to this, I hope you get something out of this. So peace.